IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXIS Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
The craziest week, so we're just gonna jump into this episode. So coming up today, first of all, hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to the Lola Shae show. I am your host, Lola Shae, Lola Bay. Damn it, people are just giving me names this week, but I kind of like it. Want to say thank you to everybody tuning in, everybody who checked in early and waited for me to start. I want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you to everybody tuning in on all the platforms. Once again, I am Lola Shae. This is IAXISRADIO.com. And let's just get into it. So this week's show, we'll be talking about the congestion pricing, the inauguration, Nestle causing hell and havoc in the world. Let's see, IMF's unreasonable loan qualification clauses, and the definition of distraction. So we have all of that and some more stuff coming up in the coming hour. So I am officially blushing. Okay, so that's what I call this feeling. It's a feeling. It's definitely a vibe I'm going through over here. So I want to shout out quietly the people who are secretly watching me. It's weird. I want to say it's weird, but I also kind of like it. So to find out that there are people watching on, because we are available on many platforms, and you never know who's paying you mind. It's fascinating. So definitely not going to speak on it, because if they wanted themselves to be known, they would make themselves known. So that's how I feel about that. Anyway, so a distraction. Definition, you guys, of distraction is a thing that prevents a person from paying full attention to another thing. So I'm hella distracted this week, all right? I'm in my phone, I'm downloading apps, I'm doing all kinds of stuff, communicating, getting catfished possibly, who knows? Anyway, it's been anyway, okay, all right, I am distracted. So fuck. Shout out to Voice to Life T. Okay, I want to say that. My girl Tara, vocals by Jamel Jones. Great contributor, great artist, great vocal coach, great friend to the show. So I always want to shout her out. I was thinking about her tea all weekend, because my dad was like, well, what kind of tea is it? And I was like, it's the good kind. So I said to him that it was Voice to Life tea. It gives life to your voice. So I just wanted to say that to Jamel this morning, or this evening rather. Oh my Lord. Okay. So in a perfect example of sticking to your guns, Indonesia is upholding its iPhone ban, okay? Because Indonesia wanted Apple to invest in Indonesia, seeing as, they wanted to make all of this money over there, which is only right. It only makes sense. Of course, Apple wants to do the bare minimum and get the most, like most corporations do. So they agreed to build something in Indonesia, but it wasn't what the Indonesian people wanted. It wasn't what was agreed upon. And so they said, no, we'll take that, but we're still not going to let you sell your phones because this is not what we asked for. So the perfect example, like I said, of sticking to your guns, which I like. I don't like wishy-washiness. I don't like people who say one thing and mean something else. Good evening, Tyrone Green. Happy Monday to you too. I like people who do not change, who, stick to their morals and standards and whatnot. And we see less of that in the world these days. So I had to, as that came across my feeds, I had to look into it and say that I'm proud of them. So I wish there was more of that going on. Specifically considering that the IMF and people like the IMF, this was Apple in this particular case, but the IMF is notorious for giving unreasonable, in some cases, clauses on the money that they loan. So they'll say, okay, we'll give you a couple of $1 billion, but we want you to implement LGBTQ curriculum in your schools. We want you to advocate for abortion. We want you to stop fucking with this particular country, depending on what the agenda is of the IMF. And yes, these companies have their own agendas and they own stuff that they want to do. And a lot of times it's to our detriment. So, look into the companies that you're putting your money into, because you buying those items, it constitutes support. Okay, that's what all of the boycotts are for. That's what all of the hoopla is about. So yeah, I just wanted to say that as well. So Trump threatened to come in swinging, and I feel like he definitely did what he said he was gonna do. Which he's say what you want now. I know I sound like a Trump fan sometimes, but I just like the truth. I just like when people say what they're going to do and do that shit. I like when people keep their word on stuff. I like that. And it's rare to see that in a politician specifically. But I don't consider Trump a politician either. So that's that part. I consider him an entertainer. Say what you want. Argue with your mama. But yeah, so he came in and he immediately, as he said he would, I'm sure there were people who didn't believe it was going to happen. I was not one of those people. But he came in and used his executive decree writing ability to... Anyway, he what are we doing over there? Stuff going on. There's always stuff going on in the studio, so I have to keep my focus and not pay the wizard and them behind the curtain any mind. Okay, shout out to the wizard Al in the building. Every week, love him. Always trying to make sure everything is everything. That's all you can ask for the people that you work with. So he came in, executive orders. That's the word I was looking for. It was bouncing around in there. It's a lot of space in there sometimes. So he signed an executive order closing the border. He signed an executive order establishing two sexes, a man and a woman. He did a bunch of stuff. First day in, first 24 hours. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out continuously over the course of the next 4 years. I know black women in general, hey, sugar. I know black women in general are sitting out this election, so don't really ask us for too much advice, too much of anything. We feel like y'all don't listen. And so, yeah, we ain't bothering with it. Because none of the stuff that y'all plan, none of the stuff ever seems to include us on any meaningful kind of level. So, and I will get back to that again later in this episode. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But eyes on Africa as Miley seizes 3 tons of gold from a Canadian company that was operating over there. So basically the French, the Canadians, the Dutch, the English, everybody and their grandmother except for the Africans have been profiting off of their gold. And they're pretty much tired of it, which nobody can disagree with that. You get tired of people taking advantage, you want to slap fire out of them. Bah! Slap them. So this is Miley's slap to the world. They said they're not supplying anybody nothing without y'all paying, which y'all pay France, which they was giving the Mali people 80 cents a kilo, and they would turn around and sell it for $200 a kilo. And let me tell you, $1 goes way more than with their money. For example, $1 is like 1,000 some odd, almost 1,000 naira in Nigeria specifically. So the transfer rate is really, really high, and they're getting jerked out of billions of dollars that would also otherwise go towards creating the infrastructure that they need in their countries. Meanwhile, you have people calling the countries all kinds of horrible names, saying it's shitholes, and it's only like that because y'all molest them. Okay, if you took all my shit and ran off and spent it at your house, used it at your house, leaving nothing at my house is not gonna look the greatest. I promise, it's not. So, definitely in places like Burkina Faso, they are doing a whole lot. I mean, so much that, like, I continuously get on the things that they're doing, but then they do more shit. So I constantly keeping up with them. And now it's gotten to the point where the legend, the story, the mythological creature that is now Abraham Traore is spreading to the other countries. They're celebrating him in the other AES countries, in the ECOWAS countries, in all of the West African countries. Like, he's a very well-loved figure by them over there, which of course means that he's hated by everybody over here that has anything to do with anything. They don't want an independent Africa because it affects their bottom line. And this being a capitalist country, they really, really care, even when they shouldn't, about their bottom line. So yeah. I've been studying anacyclosis this week. We're not gonna get into that, but just like put that up there. That's a word that, look it up. God damn it. But it's basically the idea that civilization and mankind goes through cycles from chaos to basically monarchy or dictatorship or oligarchy. Like it fluctuates back and forth. Democracy breeds demagogues and aristocracy breeds oligarchs. So learning a lot of shit. I'm always trying to learn some shit, so then I'll have some stuff to come back and talk to you guys about, first and foremost. That's the best part about it. Okay, so what does it mean? Okay, first, because I always get a little too excited. So we're going to take our first video break, and we'll come back and continue the show.
Midnight, I can't sleep, something's on my mind. Got it and I don't wanna lose it. No. Am I up or am I dreaming? I can't tell if I'm sleeping. I don't wanna disappear nowhere except for in my music, yeah. It's my night in the studio. It's my lost in the sound is all I'm dreaming of. Feels like I'm in my zone, and I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Please don't wake me up. No. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home.
My style, you block my flow. You hurt my heart, you rip my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
Style, you block my flow. But when you hang out with your girls, you don't let me know. They're trying to say your ass is fast, but you might be, yo. Telling me it's a hard task, but you ask for dough. Whoa, not happen. You love me, my stop capping. You want me to stop rapping, support me is what you lacking. You're hating, I'm not jacking. You playing, I'm all facts. When I tell you to get your shit, my split, and get the packing, cuz
you crack my style, you block my flow. You hurt my heart, you rip my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
I don't understand why this girl be trying to play me. This love shit is kinda scary, cause it kinda drive me crazy. All I do is try to love you, but you mentally betray me. Raised a boy into a man and he wasn't even my baby. Shit, you want some sneak shit, you take my kindness for weakness. Because my pocket's the deepest, you was lying me with sweetness. But your sour love got me smoking sour bud, and I want you out in the hour. Bitch, relationship is a dub.
You crack my style, you block my flow. You hurt my heart, you rip my soul. Where you be at, I just don't know. Girl, now you gotta go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go.
now you added to it. Had me take my roll down, boy, you ain't shit. You had me giddy, you was the gold. I can't believe you. You put my heart through. Use me part-time love, but the dummy in me ate it up. This right here ain't what I dreamed of. Thought I was walking in the love, but no. I'ma find a real one ready to give real love to me. Tired of that white feet shit, talking me to death and again. I deserve more. I'm done had enough. Call it a queen. Silly me to think that to think I had you. Silly me to think
Okay, so once again, we are available on Twitch, Facebook, IG, 360 Live, Roku, YouTube, IAXISRADIO.com. Just check out, look for the Lola Shae Show. Lola Shae Show. Pick one. Okay, so they're always doing something, you guys. It never really fails, does it? No, it does not. Oh, I lost my microphone, y'all. I'm sorry. I was dancing during the video break, so. And him telling Bebe to go, I thought was absolutely wonderful. It's one of my favorite songs at this point, so. So, okay, where are we? Distractions. So, we discussed the definition of distraction at the top of the hour, but an extreme example of a distraction would be the Jussie Smollett case. So they quietly just recently dropped the charges against Jussie Smollett. Didn't say anything about it because I feel like the point of the whole thing was to distract us from whatever the hell else they had going on. So it served its purpose, so now they can just leave the boy alone. Okay, because it turned out that he wasn't lying, that somebody was abusing him, that he did get mugged, okay? But they defamed him, made him seem like he was stupid. They locked the boy up. They wanted to get him for filing false police reports and all kinds of shit. After he said that he was mugged by white supremacists late night in Chicago, nobody believed him. Nobody. I mean, we didn't believe him. They didn't believe him. Nobody believed him because the story it didn't make a whole lot of damn sense. But apparently it was true. So shout out to him. I mean, you know, when because I was one of the ones like, oh, he lying. So I have to be one of the ones who, because I said it publicly. So I have to be one of the ones who publicly say, well, shit, he wasn't lying. So there you go. Wow. That's why. They go, why do you even bring it up? Because I'm okay with saying when I was wrong about something, you know? I'm okay with that. A lot of people are not. They will never say that they made a mistake, that they, you know, they was bandwagoning, whatever the hell they want to call it. They won't say that. So I will. Anyway, Linden Plaza, a large development out in East New York, Brooklyn, just recently sold to developers for $1 billion. That's a lot of money. It's a large complex, but that's still a lot of damn money. Now, it brings me into the thought. Now, Linden Plaza has been there. It's mostly African Americans live there, not only, but mostly, in a predominantly African American neighborhood. And yet it's still sold. So the potential for it to make somebody some money is obviously there. So I think we need to take a deeper look at some of our things, quote unquote, our things that we don't find much value in, because somebody finds some value in it. And if they find value in it, you can get value out of it, is all I'm saying. So don't sell grandma's house, please. Thank you. Grandma worked hard for her house. Anyway. Okay, so what does it mean for America that the idea that mass deportations will cripple the economy? But it's pretty much just them saying that we're not good enough to do it on our own. They want to block the immigration of highly skilled people, not so skilled people, all of the people, but then the people on the other hand say that that is not gonna be good for the country will fall apart without these people. I personally disagree. I think Americans are very resilient. I think that they're able to bounce back from pretty much any circumstances, which have been proven by us repeatedly in the past, by the way. It's not like I'm just, making this shit up. We are the bomb. They can say what they want. I know there's a lot of American hate going on in the world right now, but I love us. I love my country. And I think that we have a lot of potential and a lot of hope. So whenever you start hearing people discussing things in such a pessimistic way, you just ignore them, please, because they're just fear-mongering as usual. And the idea is to get you to be so worried about stuff that's really not necessary to even be concerned about, that you will, go along with whatever plan that they came up with, which has been proven time and time again. Those plans don't work. They might pacify in the short term, but long term they don't work at all. And that's just mine and half of America's opinion. Okay, half the planet, actually. You want to get all fucking technical about it. So, Dave Chappelle's SNL appearance drew lackluster reviews, at least at my house. Like, everybody was not thrilled. I think they were expecting more because it was Dave Chappelle, and they're remembering the Chappelle Show and the heyday and all of that stuff. But it's gotten to be now where I feel like Dave has become too concerned about the worry of getting canceled, so he's not trying to offend too much. He's trying to stay safe. I also feel like he lost a lot of his luster, as far as I'm concerned, and his leadership-esque qualities when he talked crap about Cat Williams in the end of last year. I feel like he should have just said nothing. But I feel like his ego would not allow him to say nothing. And so he came out against Cat, saying that Cat was punching down on people when he was really just defending himself about people who was talking smack about him repeatedly in multiple other interviews, okay? So it's okay for you to talk smack about me, but it's not okay for me to then call you out on said smack that you was talking. No, I disagree. I don't talk smack about me because I'll write a book about it, all right? I promise you. Okay. So there's that part. So yeah, after he came out, he just seemed like a hater to me, because y'all know I love Cat Williams, right? Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that today, but I just felt like he seemed like a hater. The man came out, he spoke nothing but truth. He was honest, he was funny, he was all of the things that he was supposed to do. He broke the goddamn internet, and yet the hate that came out immediately following was like, I just thought, I think that everybody all gets along, I really believe that Puffy and Jay-Z was friends. What do I know, right? Shit. Okay, so yeah, speaking of cat, have you ever been catfished? Like catfished? Like catfished? I'm wondering. I have never been catfished. First of all, I don't be believing people anyway. So if I choose to entertain the conversation, it's because I think it's fun. It's fun for me. I'm bored. I got nothing else to do. It's not like, sometimes you catch me with absolutely nothing to do, and I got time today to play with you on this phone. Sometimes I'm like, get out of here. But it just depends. And I think that's everybody. People like, oh, I don't do this. I don't be online. I don't do that. I don't think I would meet somebody online, but I definitely harass them on the phone for a few years if they allow that to go on that long. I don't care. Once again, it's not doing anything for me. Long as they're not asking me for no emergency money, trying to get in the country, none of the usual, Prince in Africa stuff. I'll be a pen pal, because most of the time they lonely and they just want a pen pal with somebody to talk to. That's what all of the online sites and dating sites, and that's what they are. They're fulfilling the needs of lonely people. I myself be feeling lonely sometimes. I'm not necessarily alone, but I be feeling, sometimes I be feeling a little bit sometimes. I'm human, even though some people don't think so. Whatever. They think I'm a genie. Especially the way they keep asking me for shit. Anywho's, be careful out there on the internet, all right? Only get catfished if you want to. That's all I'm saying. Good evening to you, Ebby. I was looking for y'all. It's just not right if I don't see y'all. So I don't know why y'all ain't figured that shit out yet. But if I don't see at least one of y'all, it's not going to work out for me. I'm going to call you and curse you to freak out. Anyway, I want to know, I'm going to call you anyway. Because I want to know how the demon is doing. Damn cat. She has a demon cat. She has a demon child that she calls a cat. Well, that's actually a cat. A fur baby. That's what they're calling them nowadays. Fur babies. I myself have recently adopted a mad fur baby. This dog is insane. But I love her. I do. And that's kind of what happens. They know that. You be like, oh, just hold it for a little while. And then you fall in love with it. But not the demon cat. The demon cat was doing just unnecessary shit in my house. And I love his mother, but I did not love him at all. Not at all. He had to go. Anyway, good evening to you too, Vonnie Jones. I was like, where? No, we're not going to talk about fur baby. I already talked about him, so it's too late. But we're not going to talk about him no more. No more, okay? But love you guys. Definitely love you guys. We got to get together and gossip very soon. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Shit, the NYPD is still looking for the suspect who set that lady on fire on the subway. I think that is absolutely insane. And white women is mad at us.
I just saw a video of a white woman saying she was disgusted and outraged at the black women who are saying they're not going to show up to the Women's March in protest of Donald Trump.
Oh, do I hear white women tears? Do I care? No, I don't care. You want to know why I don't care? Because white women are full of shit. And let me say that. And I mean this in the most unracist way possible. I just mean this in the most historical way possible. Like the most, I got receipts way possible that white women specifically are full of shit when it comes to this feminism crap. Okay? Because first, let me make a note that black women didn't need feminism. We needed equality. We needed freedom. We needed equal rights. We did not need feminism. We didn't have problems with our men treating us bad, beating the hell out of us, clunking us upside the head, and dragging us into caves. That wasn't the MO of our people. In fact, white people learned how to be kind and loving to their spouses by watching black people historically. Okay, we've always been putting our women on a pedestal and very affectionate and very good fathers and very strong family units. Okay, that's what they set out to destroy, first and foremost. Second of all, we're specifically discussing feminism, which white women leveraged to get power against their oppressive husbands and threw us under the goddamn bus. Consistently, okay? the suffragettes, all them bitches running around talking about they don't like black people, they don't want black people around, black people is weeds, black people need to be exterminated, the whole eugenics. Matter of fact, eugenics was started by some of the suffragists. So let them sit down with that today, because like I said earlier in the show, we are sitting out. We sitting it out. We tired. We're not going for it, and we just get somebody else to do it. Pretty much. Get somebody else to do it. Okay? Meanwhile, we are going to repair our relationships, which y'all convinced us to mess up, by the way. Okay? It was a good idea, not thinking that this is destroying our family units so that they can have power, because they never intended on sharing the power with us. Okay? They always continuously wanted to keep us subjugated rather to them, like beneath them. So the hierarchy still remained with us at the bottom. So I'm not trying to hear none of that. Don't ask for our input. Definitely don't ask for our bodies when you realize how many that is more of us than it is of you. Okay? Don't ask for our voices. Don't ask for nothing, because we're not giving it to you. Figure that shit out on your own. Okay? Because y'all are counterproductive anyway. So as soon as we get 2 steps forward on this, y'all drag us 3 steps back, because your sensitive asses is not built for the struggle for real. And I said it. Get mad at your mama. I don't care. Okay. New Yorkers vote Andrew Cuomo over Adams all day. Let me just say that. And I've asked around. I've interviewed people. I wanted to know, what do you think about former Governor Andrew Cuomo becoming mayor of New York City? And they said, well, shit, he did a wonderful job during the corona. Too wonderful, in fact. That's why they got rid of his ass, because then he was about to run for president. Now they knocked him down a couple notches. He's got to kind of start back over, because people done forgot who the hell he is. But Mr. Cuomo, I did not forget. You did a wonderful job, and I will vote for you any day. Okay? So to combat the crime in the subway, the NYPD has proposed to put 2 officers on every train, on all overnight trains starting Monday. So that's a great thing. Will it help? I don't know, because the police was on the platform when one of the ladies got pushed in front of the train. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's not going to work. I'm sure the police act as some kind of deterrent. The problem is that most of the people committing the crime specifically in the subway are mentally challenged. They don't give 2 shits about the police. So they will fight the police. Like, this is what they need to understand here, okay? And the police done shot a couple of them because they was willing to fight the police. So with many things going on in New York City, I'm just going to sit back and see how that shit works out. But I'm not really optimistic, because until they start dealing with the mental health issues here in the city and the country and the planet as a whole, they're going to continuously to have the same kinds of problems. So for them thinking that they could throw some overtime at it, which I'm sure the police department is happy about, overtime. But is it going to work? It's not the first, second, or third time they attempted to increase the police presence in the subway. And I don't see where any of those times worked, because they're still putting police presence, like, again, for the first time in the damn subway. So, Beyonce has a Barbie doll, and it sells for $299.99. And you know me, I said, what the? Why? Now, people want to argue with me when I say that they worship celebrities, and we've gotten way past the idolizing point with some of these individuals where they're literally, Church of Beyonce and all kinds of craziness. And that should make you feel dumb, because what has Beyonce done for you? Not a fuck thing, I promise. Not a goddamn thing. And she won't neither, okay? Maybe she might do another Super Bowl or something. Woohoo, look forward to that shit. But as far as her doing something to improve your life, absolutely goddamn not. And she won't, because she benefits for you being in your position and she being in hers. Okay? Okay. So as above, whatever. Free Wendy Williams, please. I looked up to Wendy Williams growing up, Yes, she was telling everybody's business, but it was her job to tell everybody's business. And she was damn good at it, too. Say what you want. Argue with your mama. Wendy Williams was the queen of gossip in New York and Pennsylvania. Okay? Because that's what she got sent after they snitched, after Puffy got her fired for telling his business the first go around. Okay? She's been telling these people business. Nobody just was believing her. Okay? So now, I don't know if she's exaggerating her condition, because who wants to be sane when you know as much as she knows? Like, I'm not saying, don't ask me shit, because, child, she gonna unsane herself right before it's time to testify. How about that? I mean, I watched too many soap operas growing up. What you want? That's just how I feel like it's gonna work out. She's gonna pop up on the damn witness stand, lucid than a motherfucker, and everybody gonna be in trouble. I'm telling you right now, because I believe she got the tapes and the videos and the everything. Just like Kimora Lee got what the fuck's that girl's name? Porter, Kim Porter's diary. Always have. That's why they burnt the house down. They broke in the house. That didn't work. Then they burnt the bitch house down. She had that shit in a safe deposit box somewhere. They had plans between Kim, Cassie, I don't know what to say about Misa Hilton, because she just wishy-washy. One day she's like, oh, he's the greatest. And they said, that nigga ain't shit. So I don't know. Maybe the mind control ain't wore off whenever she had or something. I don't know. But they got him eating people, or at least threatening to eat people. Puffy, I'm referring to. They got him doing everything. They got him being everything but the child of God. Okay, I'm telling you, like literally. They trying to blame him for the damn California fires. Somebody is to blame for the California fire. There's a lot of people to blame for the California fires. Whether the first fires was started by lightning, like some people say, or whether they were arsonists running around lighting the damn fires, like some other people say. All of the stuff contributed to make a perfect storm, and half of LA is burnt the fuck up. All of Charlie Harper House burnt up down there on the water. I was watching 2.5 Men the other day. I'm like, oh shit, all them houses is gone. Goddamn it, they keep showing, they go across and do the panoramic view of the ocean and the houses on the shore. Dumb shit ain't even there no more. And then Allstate is catching hell because they pulled out fire insurance like months basically before, which should not be illegal, should be illegal. They need to give all them people they fucking money back, because that shouldn't even be a thing. All right, that's insane. But yeah, nobody's buying, I don't know, some dumbass is buying the Beyonce doll. I'm not fucking buying the Beyonce doll. There's nobody I like on earth enough to buy their likeness for $299 damn dollars. Not even Barbies. How about that? The hell? My sister though, I might have to hold this bitch down. Like, don't you. Somebody's a collectible. Shit, I might have to beat her. 3 months before, exactly, Vonnie. That's insane. They need to get them people their money back. Retroactive for years. Because what the fuck was I paying you for? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. First of all, I think that insurance is a scam. Sears, Roebuck, and them came up with this shit back in the 70s, 60s, 50s, somewhere. And everybody in the world been caught up in this bullshit ever since then. So I pay you month after month after month in the possibility, in the hope, in the fucking maybe that some shit gonna happen that don't usually fucking happen. Do I get my money back? Hell no. I just lost that. That just went to put your kids through college, enrich your pockets. You get to say you made such and such billions of dollars last year. Meanwhile, I'm struggling to make these premium payments, but you keep fluctuating at your will and preference. Get the fuck. I be trying not to get my blood pressure high, okay? But it don't be working sometimes. But I don't let it stay up there. See, don't let it stay up there. Let it out and do some woosahs or something. Eat some ice cream, something. I don't know what to tell you, but make yourself happy, because don't fuck around with that high blood pressure. It's dangerous. So as Kawasaki competes for the $3.2 billion subway car contract, they're phasing out the iconic orange and yellow train cars. Okay, well, I can get my little corner seat. There's no more corner seat for me. Now it's just the bench, which is very unsexy, by the way. And then they got those Nazi. Have y'all seen the Nazi trains yet? Where it's just straight through, no doors in the middle of the cars, just like rubber, like on the extra long train planes, buses that they have, mainly in the Bronx, because you don't really see them too much in Brooklyn, but they have them anyway. So get around, experience life. It's good for you. The real ID deadline is looming, which means you won't be able to get on planes. You won't be able to go into federal buildings. Some real IDs are enhanced, meaning that you're able to travel. Like you can use it for a hyperlocal passport, which means you can go to Canada, Mexico, and maybe South America. But you can't be trying to travel the world without an official passport. Please go and get yourself a passport. But not you passport bros. And ladies, stay the fuck away from men who vacation in these weird-ass countries. DR's HIV rates spiked 300% in the last 5 years. 85,000 people were contracted HIV in the last 3 months in the Dominican Republic, okay? And I know that's fueled by niggas going down, not necessarily niggas, but niggas of all cultures and races and creeds going down there taking advantage of them bitches being broke, which I think is fucked up. Y'all is trafficking and sexually slavering people, and y'all think it's cute, okay? So I'm not supposed to say I hope something bad happens to you, but I'm gonna say wrap that shit up before something bad happens to you. And ladies, don't date niggas that say they vacation in Thailand and shit like that. Cause what the fuck is they going over there for? Okay, what I said. Anyway. So that's pretty much that is pretty much it for this freaking episode of the Lola Shae Show. I have vented enough. I have, let me make sure I ain't got nothing over here that I forgot about. So we're going to go into our second round of videos, and then I'll come back and close out the show.
Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Hey yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit, then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps, muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate, can't control me, best beware with your gun. You can't get jacked, sound like Janet, y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted, standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing, I rushed in. Jamaica never fake the moves outside, be outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never worry. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me, the best it gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young, we was dumb, but in retrospect I sit back and reflect, it was fun. We would be at each other's house, you drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy, hanging out in the 90s, packing guns, memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme, I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to the hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook cause none of it was capped from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last.
weird, y'all. I text somebody to come out to my show. This is what the fuck they say to me.
Nah.
Why would
Nah,
you
messing
even?
with me. I don't
This
like
is
that.
yeah, like this is exactly why I hate giving my energy to the wrong people. Like we just need somewhere to just make our energy go.
Nah, we're.
So y'all ready to go?
Yeah, we out.
Let's just go.
Really don't mean a thing. I can make that change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. Oh, it's easy to cut through a path straight to a lane that feeds me. Oh, it's easy. So you better believe them when they say they ain't see me. It's all in the way that the public perceive me. Oh, yes, I got handles, but can they handle it? Shifting my direction. They do anything for a mention. Policy, but it for my protection. I got control, yeah. Whenever the goal, gon' see how the cookie crumble, cause you know it don't. Really don't mean a thing. I can make that change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. Shifting, 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 shifting the mood. Shifting, 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 shifting the mood. Shifting the mood.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't fake it. Ooh, for some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye.
Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing too. Ooh, so we go on together, living a lie. 'Cause neither one of us wanna be the first to say goodbye.
Every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving.
Oh, the memory
simple word that I just cannot say. There's no possible way this can have a happy ending. I don't see it, baby. No, no, no. So we just go on, go on hurting and pretending, and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Farewell, my love. Goodbye. Oh.
Thank you for you guys tuning in. Thank you whoever tunes in on all the platforms, even the sneaky people. I love you guys. Thank you very much. Why do I like that song so much? That last one, you notice I like to play that right there. That's the last song. That's the one. Because I don't want to say goodbye to y'all. I just generally don't like to say goodbye, I noticed. It fits. It's a me thing. But you ever stayed in a relationship too damn long? Yeah, one of those. I didn't want to say goodbye to it either, even though I really should have. I really was like, should have, really bad. Anyway, so before we cut out, a couple of things. Congestion price is working. I mean, you go in the city, you see a significant decrease in traffic. So for that, it's working. But for the people who rely on said traffic, they complaining already. So you can't please, you cannot please everybody. Plus, all of the traffic just basically got rerouted uptown. So people who never really had to deal with that are dealing with it now. They're fighting over parking spaces. Somebody's going to get hurt. That's a fact. Inevitable. They're fighting over parking spaces. And it's just, now their carbon footprint, what is it? The carbon dioxide monitoring that they do says that the thing ticked up. So it's worse up there than it used to be, better down there than it used to be. Depending on who you ask, that was the plan. MTA installed spikes, actual spikes on some of the turnstiles to deter fare jumping, and it did not deter a damn thing. A lot of the people who are fare jumping are very athletic individuals, and they just vaulted right over the whole damn thing like a hurdle jump. So, I mean, they've been doing that. They thought they assumed that the people were holding the sides. Some people, like me, I have to hold the sides. But I listen, I almost fell flat on my damn face one time, so I don't jump the turnstile no more. And the first time I tried to jump the turnstile, me and my best friend got locked the freak up. So, I don't recommend it in practice. But the rebel in me is like, yeah, jump all the goddamn turnstiles. They ain't doing no work anyway. They ain't doing shit with your money. Padding their pockets. Anyway. So the thing with the congestion pricing, though, is that they managed to eliminate a few, not just two. There's two that I definitely know of, and that's the 59th Street Bridge, Hugh Harding, or what's his name? It's not Hugh Harding. What is his name? Cuomo, not Cuomo. Anyway, him, 59th Street, Queensboro Bridge. That's the old name. We'll stick with that for now. And the Brooklyn Bridge were both free bridges. Now, they don't charge you per se to get on the bridge, but they charge your ass to get off the bridge and drive downtown. So 59th Street Bridge, if you take the lower level, I'm just giving you a little hack here. So if you stayed in to check the in and you drive, you're welcome. So if you take the lower level on the 59th Street, you will incur the $9 congestion pricing fee. But if you take the upper level, which goes uptown, straight to the, straight uptown, which I'm thinking, what is that? The FD, that's the FDR over there. Straight uptown, then you miss out on the fee. So just a little bit. And unfortunately, the Brooklyn Bridge, because it is smack downtown, you're not going to miss that fee at all. So the Brooklyn Bridge went from being free to now being $9, basically, in effect. And yeah, a lot of people's going to be pissed off about that. They were crying about it before. The city is offering incentives and discounts to different people for different reasons. So please check in and find out if you're eligible for any of those discounts. New Jersey Transit is still complaining and very unhappy about its effect on the millions of people who commute in from Jersey into New York, and they're taking that shit personal. But yeah, it looks like it's here to stay. This is the second incarnation of it, and they're determined to have it. So, I mean, there are ways, but I'm not going to encourage felonry. But there are ways. Anyway, so next week's show, we're going to talk about the lady who drove her boyfriend to Mexico. He cheated on her. She put him in a car, and he was like, "Oh, we're going to take a ride." And she dropped his ass off in Mexico. Now, I thought that was both the funniest, the coolest, the most ingenious shit I had ever heard. But then the lady got locked up for kidnapping because she kind of transported him across state and country lines, which they frown on against somebody's permission. So, no, don't do that, ladies. But it was a thought. Briefly. It was a thought. Okay, and we're going to look into the new law that says if you put your man on child support, you can't then claim those kids on your taxes. That's new, but still true. Okay? I'm not even disagreeing with that. Because why, if he's paying you all year for them kids, should he not then be able to claim them on his taxes? That's only right. I'm tired of y'all doing the fathers this way. Starting with my father. How about that? He would have greatly benefited from this particular law. So I'm glad to see that it came into play. And shout out to all of the full-time fathers, whether y'all are full-time in the house. As long as you are full-time with those kids, I salute you. Okay? Because there are a lot of people that make a million excuses on why they can't do for their damn kids. Those are your kids, sir. Your damn kids, you fucking deadbeat. And don't come over here trying to holler at me, because where the fuck are your kids at? All right? I want to know. When the last time you seen them? When y'all hung out? What you doing? Next time you gonna get them? Where's the last place you went on vacation with the little niggas? Did you take them to the museum? What grade are they in? What size do they wear? How the fuck you fathers don't be knowing that? So it's like, some of y'all, woo, I love y'all. And some of y'all want to slap. Okay. Hello to Lucky Luciano, first in the chat. Shout out to Tara Vocals by Jamel Jones. Tammy, I saw you. Haha, love you. Tammy Hayes, shout out to you. Shout out to Vonnie Jones, Ebby Justin, everybody who checks in regularly. I love you guys. Tyrone Green, I love y'all. I'm checking out the show on your shout you out. I saw you, baby. I saw you. Yeah, so I want to shout everybody out. So next week, did they ban TikTok or did they ban free speech? That's for next week. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you. Bye-bye. We already did the goodbye song, so I just gotta say goodbye. See you next week. Wait a little bit.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for the Lola Shae Show.